Hey everyone, this is Matt with Get Fit Fort Mill, owner of Body by Brady Personal Training and Cleanings Fort Mill. And today we were with Dr. Corey Reiser, the Functional Health Center of the Carolinas. And we're going to be going over a big topic today, a lot that I hear as a personal trainer, a lot of different platforms, everyone talking about detoxing this, detoxing that, all these kind of different detox programs. So I have Dr. Reiser here to kind of get the truth out there and set everyone straight. So let's talk about, so what is detoxicate or detoxing your body?
So the body naturally does this, okay? And detox, most people immediately think you're going to go on the word cleanse. That's an immediate reaction for everybody. Really, the reality is your body does this all the time. Liver primarily is the organ that's going to detoxify the body. Any metabolites, any kind of free radicals, toxins, everything goes through the liver, and then your liver kind of separates it, puts it different places, and then excretes it. So the GI tract also has a lot to do with it. The kidneys will filter out your blood, and then also sweating and different things. So detoxing is something that your body does naturally. Now, depending on your diet and, if you're a person that's around environmental exposures, if you have heavy metal issues, you can detox a lot less or not as well as most people will. So there then comes a time for you to actually get involved with a detoxification program, and there's a billion of these things out there. But detoxification of the body is really your body getting rid of waste products produced by your cells as you go through your daily life. So burning energy and toxins that will be stored in your fat cells, you got to get rid of those. So detoxification is just many different phases and processes of the body just trying to clean things up.
Okay. So I know that's one of the big things now in the health and fitness industry is everyone selling detox pills and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's what your kidney and liver are for. So are you needing to take, are a lot of those just gimmicky or?
Yeah, and I'm not going to say any names of companies, but a lot of these, number one, a lot of these will have diuretics in their supplements and different things. So you're urinating out a lot and you're losing weight and you're saying, well, I must be detoxing. Or, there was a big thing with fasting as far as liquids only. Nowadays, as far as there's probably a very small amount of the population can actually benefit from doing a liquid only, 5-7 days where you kind of detox. But a lot of this stuff, it's just, they're finding in research that even if you're pumping yourself full of these supplements as so-called detoxing and cleansing, it actually will create a negative feedback loop, which will shut down detox pathways. So you really just got to focus on your liver and your GI tract. And if you focus on those and you manipulate your diet and do different things to support those pathways and those organs, that will detox you. So I wouldn't go for these big, long programs. The best detox that I know of right now is either you're going to do a 5-day, and we'll get into that here in a second, or a 21-day is what we offer here. And I tell people, I tell my patients, I never use the word cleanse, I use metabolic clearing. And I use that because I'm not trying to get you to just flush things out and anything like that. I'm just trying to get your natural support systems doing their job. That's really it.
So I've been on his 21-day and I've lost over 13 pounds while, eating, not really taking any supplements with it, just stuff that helps with your liver and stuff like that, but no real pills or anything like that. And I've seen good results with that. And it's kind of just resetting your body and letting it do its job by taking out all the inflammation that causes the body issues.
And and everybody hears this about the liver. It's like, the liver can regenerate, it can do all this stuff, and that's what the best part about the liver is. It just its main job is to get all this stuff flushed out of the system. And with you, like what you're on right now, that 21-day, you're on an elimination diet. So you're eating foods all throughout the day. You're not sitting here doing, throughout the day, I have to drink this shake, this shake, this shake, and then I don't eat, and I have a bar here and a bar there. Like, that doesn't support any of your systems. You got to give your body what it naturally needs, and it will run. It will go off and run with this.
Lots of water, and then making sure you're still getting your workouts in and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So if someone wanted to, what are some quick tips for, either your 5-day or 21-day, just some quick things?
Yeah, so number one, what you just said, get half your body weight in ounces of water. That's the first thing you can do, and it's the easiest thing to do, because once you get all that water in there, then that supports systems where you can start to flush things out. Sweating, that's why your body, your body sweats to obviously control temperature, but you're releasing a lot of toxins that you sweat. So exercise is great for doing that. So those are two easy ways to do it. Now, after that, if you really want to detoxify, blood tests are important. You got to see what areas of your body are really struggling. Do you have a heavy metal issue? Do you have environmental toxins like pesticides, DDT, and all these different things? Or do you have nutritional deficiencies? I can look at somebody, and if they're B12 deficient, B vitamin deficient, and if they have, let's say, issues with inflammation, I can definitely tell right there that they're not detoxifying properly. So I would just say, all right, take a super B complex, number one, because that's involved in a lot of liver processes with detoxification, and some glutathione. You could do it. We have a cream that we utilize, or a capsule, or a sublingual dropper. Glutathione will go into your system, and your body actually naturally makes it, but it will latch onto these free radicals that your body basically, it's like an end result of metabolism to get rid of. And that's how you can kind of help yourself. But it's as easy as really just manipulating your diet. There's two things that we do here. You're on the 21 day. That's more of an extended to really work through the liver and the GI tract. Or you can do what's called the 5-day fast mimicking diet. Now, some people will try to do the liquid lime and cayenne pepper, but the fast mimicking diets by Walter Longo out of California, USC created this. And basically what it is you get your macros and your micros to a certain ratio and drop your caloric intake for about 5 days. Your body will go into basically it tricks it into thinking it's fasting. Whenever your body fasts, your body will actually go into a repair process. So, so your detox pathways increase, stem cell regeneration increases, cholesterol normalization, and then fat cells decrease. That is the biggest key, that last one. Fat cells, as soon as you start to get your fat cells to go down and shrink, whether it's by working out or by getting more water, that's when you start to detox, because toxins are put into fat cells. That's where your body stores them. So the more lean muscle mass you can have, the better you're going to detox. For the ladies out there, this is one thing I always tell everybody. If you have cellulite, so cellulite, everybody's like, how do I get rid of cellulite? That's actually because you're not detoxing properly. So what happens is your body's putting these toxins into your fat cells, and it doesn't really do it at an equal rate. So some fat cells might have a lot of toxins, some might have a little. And that's why you create this rippling effect underneath your skin, where some fat cells are big, some are small. So literally, if you want to get rid of your cellulite, clean your liver. Just do a good detox, and that will start to get the cellulite to go away. It's pretty easy, pretty simple.
What are, you hit on cellulite, what are some other, if someone's watching this or watching the replay later, what are some signs that they may need to detox?
So it's kind of hard because you'll have a lot of crossing over with different diseases, but obviously fatigue is a big one. Elimination problems. So if you're not going to the bathroom as often as you should, fiber is a huge thing with detoxification. That's going to help your body eliminate the toxins. Women tend to have a hard time with migraines. If you have headaches and migraines a lot, you're not detoxifying. So whenever I have somebody in, especially if it's a female, and they say, I get migraines all the time, or I get headaches all the time, the first thing I'll ask is, how often do you have a bowel movement? And they'll always say, well, like once every couple days or 3 days. And you got to think what the GI tract's main job is to eliminate waste and to reabsorb nutrients. So if you have a bowel movement that's not going as fast as it should, you're going to reabsorb those toxins. And that's when the brain starts to have a problem. That brings up a good point too. Sleep is a good detoxifier. So they found that when your body is sleeping, everybody knows the lymphatic system. There's actually what's called a glymphatic system, and that surrounds the brain. And what your brain will do as you sleep is it shrinks slightly, and this lymphatic system starts to move, and that's what takes all the toxins and chemicals out of your brain while you sleep. So when you don't have a lot of sleep, you're not detoxifying the brain. This is one of those things that they're connecting to Alzheimer's. You're just leaving too many chemicals in the brain there. So there's a lot of different things you can do, but fatigue, brain fog, sleep issues, bowel movement issues, hair loss is one. It's almost kind of like a thyroid thing, where you feel all kind of symptoms like a thyroid issue. But people that have heavy metal poisoning, the first thing they'll come in is, I'm losing hair, I'm fatigued all the time. You got to get those amalgam fillings out if you guys still have those. Some of the people that are a little bit older watching this, if you still have those, get those out. You're just absorbing mercury all the time. That's a big one we test for. We use a mercury tri-test, hair, urine, and blood to see your mercury levels, and then we can detox you properly from that.
What about people that are, been working out consistently, follow a pretty good eating diet? I even had to change some stuff from that. Is that a sign too, just not being able to lose weight sometimes?
That's it right there, because your body's, there's a toxic overload. So when that happens, a lot of the pathways that are with detox are also the ones where you absorb nutrients and utilize them. So if you're not detoxifying, you're not going to absorb your nutrients. So a lot of those pathways get shut down. That's why apple cider vinegar is a great one. We talked about this, I think, in our first Facebook Live.
And it has to have the mother.
It has to have the mother, because that's the bacteria. So when there's not a lot of research on it, which is the funny thing, but they've shown a lot of people that if you take it, it normalizes pH of your stomach. Just kind of helps clean the body out, helps with appetite. But that one would be a good one. But yeah, I mean, if you're not losing weight and you're doing everything you think, then you probably need to get some of the metabolism issues taken care of, which would be the liver. So.
Awesome. So we touched on a lot of good information here for people, kind of what to look for in detoxes. Kind of, they don't need to go to their local supplement store and get a detox kit to do it. You can that's what your body's built for, is to detox itself. So if people wanted to kind of reach out to you to learn a little bit more, if they feel like they can benefit from this, what are some ways they can get in contact with you?
Yeah, so obviously you can always call the office at 704-625-2994. Our website's fhccarolinas.com. Same thing with our Instagram, it's at fhccarolinas. We have a lot of people that come in that just we do the 5-day fast. You can do that. Once a month is kind of a good thing. I just actually finished up on it. And I mean, I will lose 5 pounds and kind of try to maintain there. But I feel so much better on it. Or if you want to go into one of our hefty programs where you actually do have some health issues, I wouldn't recommend the 5-day fast necessarily for people that have health issues. You can do the 21-day metabolic clearing and then kind of go into a different protocol with us. But if we have a lot of good information on the website, or if you want to come in for a consultation, you can kind of talk about your specific situation. But if you're just kind of sitting back there and you just want to try some things on your own, I mean, look up elimination diet online, get some B vitamins, and I mean it will change you immediately. Water intake and get some exercise. You got to sweat these toxins out, and get some sleep. That's really it.
All right. So if you guys need help with the exercising side, don't forget to check us out. You can go to bodybybrady.com. If you enjoyed this video or like these videos, make sure to like, comment with other topics you want us to go over with in the future, and add your friends to Get Fit Fort Mill so they can start getting this information also. Thanks everyone for your time. Thank Dr. Reiser for his time, and we'll see everyone soon. Bye.